back to reality. There's a new norm for all schools, and really it's just how things were. Full-time learning is back and pupils no longer need to keep a distance. Ngobile Madlala is checking out schools for us west of Johannesburg. Ngobile, thanks so much for being out there for us. What are the schools looking like that you've been to? Are masks still very much part of the protocol?
Well, definitely from the schools that we've been at, eNCA, most of the students having their mask, of course, also taking them out here and there. But in the beginning, when we walked in here, we saw some long lines outside. We saw some of the teachers that were sanitizing the students outside, but also like trying to control the entering. Now, we do know from Elijah Mhlanga that that's something that they needed to change in the school, because that's something that the minister said it doesn't have to happen now going forward. They don't have to keep the students outside. But what's interesting about this school is that they said that they will be looking at it in quite a keen eye. This is mainly because they received under 65% in terms of the school pass rate, which was last year. Now, this is something that the MEC is going to be doing here. But I want to bring in the principal, the deputy principal of the school, Vuyokazi Langeni. And deputy, I mean, it's been an early morning. You have now received the students. Are you happy with what you've seen so far in terms of controlling the kids?
Not really happy, because some of them, they just took the message from the media without waiting for the school to communicate with them. So basically, we were not happy with what happened in terms of all the learners coming in, because to be honest, we were not ready. We are still not ready to receive all of them.
And of course, that's because you have quite a huge number that you need to work with in the school. They told us it's over 1,600 learners, which is mainly why you have now asked them to go home?
That's not actually the reason why we send them home. We always inform them and advise them, irrespective of the media, they must always wait for something that will come from the school with a letterhead. So we are the one who always communicate with them pertaining the in and out, the rotational timetable.
All right, but why then did you send them home?
We send them home because we did not communicate with them pertaining the issue of all of them coming in. We indicated with our district that we are unable to receive all of them on Monday.
All right. And so we heard that the district, we heard from Elijah saying that they will be looking also at mobile classes. Would you say the school needs the mobile classes?
Most definitely they do need. They need the mobile, we need the mobile classes as a school, sorry. We need the mobile classes as a school because we are overcrowded. We are having classes that are standing at 50 if we had to go on normal cases.
And how's this working out for the teachers, because they're the ones that need to stand in front of learners and be able to teach in such huge numbers?
It's really giving the teachers challenges, because they are unable to reach all of them because now of overcrowding. They are unable to do even the individual attention in terms of assisting the learners that are lagging behind in terms of performance because of the high number of learners in the classes.
All right. And in terms of COVID protocols, what are you still enforcing?
We are still following COVID-19 regulations. We are sanitizing, we are taking the temperature, the social distance as well. So we will only be changing now due to this COVID-19 regulations level 1 that has been sent to schools.
All right. Thank you very much. Deputy principal there from the school, and I mean, she's painting a picture that the school does have quite a number of learners. She says she felt that the students that came hadn't had the communication from the school itself, and this is of course something that they will be looking into whilst they wait for the MEC. We did hear earlier from Elijah as well, who was speaking about those numbers being an issue, but she says the issue wasn't necessarily just the numbers, as they know that the numbers is something that they have had for quite some time in terms of overcrowding, but she's saying that the communication, there was a communication breakdown, and that's something that they are going to be working on.
All right, thanks so much there, Ngobile. It seems like it's going to take a week at least for everyone to settle down. So we should actually check in with you and see how things are next Monday. Well, Afro